from Grade 7B, here to present this week's news headlines. International news. India and US close to reaching two-pillar tax reform agreement.
The US, India and about 140 other nations are close to reaching an agreement on overhauling of global tax norms to ensure that multinations pay taxes wherever they operate.
China prepares for naval drills with Russia in sign of continuing support amid Ukraine conflict.
China said on Wednesday it has dispatched Navy ships in preparation for joint exercises with Russia's sea forces in sign of Beijing's continuing support for Moscow's invasion of neighboring Ukraine.
National news. Lok Sabha polls. India allied parties look at resolving differences in state seat sharing.
As 26 opposition parties cleared in their first hurdle of coming under a common banner, they branched for a bumpy road ahead of 2024 Lok Sabha elections, from ironing out differences among constituents in states to seat sharing and choosing a leader for their India alliance.
ISRO chief says he can't confirm mystery object found on Australian shore was part of PSLV.
Amid reports that the mystery space junk discovered on an Australian beach belonged to the ISRO, the space agency said it can't confirm whether or not the giant metal dome belonged to it. Domestic news.
Tamil Nadu CM Stalin urges Prime Minister Modi to rescue spinning mills from crisis.
Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has requested Prime Minister Narendra Modi to withdraw import duty on cotton and impose a temporary ban on cotton-based export to bring down the cost of cotton in India and rescue the textile sector from a price hike crisis. Sports news.
India-West Indies second test. Rahane looks to make shines count.
Ajinkya Rahane will be aiming to pile on the runs to extend his international career and lead India to a series sweep against the feeble West Indies when the second and final test begins on Thursday.
Antim Sujit moved Delhi High Court against exempting Bajrang Vinesh from trial.
Wrestlers Antim Pangal and Sujit Kalkal on Wednesday challenged in the Delhi High Court the exemption granted to Vinesh Phogat and Bajrang Punia for the Asian Games trials, demanding a fair selection process for the quadrennial showpiece. JFGA News. Investiture Ceremony. Investiture ceremony was celebrated in a grand manner. Student leaders took their roles with an oath. Class Assembly. Class Assembly of Grade 9 happened this week on the theme Respect for All. Periodic Test 1. Periodic Test 1 will commence from 24/7/2023 Monday. Students are asked to prepare well for the test.
That's it for this week's news headlines. Stay tuned till next week for more updates.